Hey guys, welcome to the first session of Silent Hill 2. Quick update on my Bioshock 2 walkthrough. I came back from college home for spring break, and I finished recording that last Thursday the 17th over here in America. I, um, I didn't finish rendering the videos that night because I was flying back the next day. So I waited to finish until I was at my dad's house. And, well, I finished rendering and I tried to upload. And, well, YouTube, apparently our internet is just kind of fucked here or whatever. And it takes over 2.5 hours to upload one single 20-minute Bioshock video. So, yeah, I'm waiting. I'm waiting until I get back, get back to the 10-minute per video upload time. But yeah, that little continue thing I did there. So yeah, I'll probably get a lot of this recorded before I start. Before I start. Before I start. Before I start uploading it, because I'm just gonna wait to get back in. Yeah, I loaded up my previous game results because that's the only way you can get a lot of the stuff you earned on the last playthrough. Dark as fuck. Oh yeah, I got some not Cherry Coke this time. Mountain Dew Code Red. I have not had this shit in months. Haven't played this game in months either. Would have been years if I wouldn't have played this back in October. So yeah. Oh Christ, I got used to the controls again. Ugh. It's easier in Silent Hill 1's controls, so no worries. But yeah, okay, so yeah, that weird loading the continue screen. This game is kind of sneaky in how you have to get your unlockables. You have to hit continue and then exit out of that results screen and then hit new game in order to get your like unlockable shit. And there's not that much, but I just want to show a little bit of it off. It's only like 2 weapons and a couple other things. And you don't miss any of the game. So I'm not going to complain too much about that. Yeah, you can tell just from that little dialogue there that this game, I'm playing with friggin' fail frame controls again. God damn it. Yeah, get the map from here. Yeah, you can tell this game is a little bit weirder than the other two that we've done so far. Oh wow, fast. Yeah, in the first game, we're looking for our daughter who ran off like a little bitch after the car crashed. Second one, we're looking for our brother Josh, who was missing for no apparent reason. And can't go any further by car. Guess I'll have to walk. And this one, we're looking for our wife, who we already know is dead, and wrote us a letter. So yeah, this is gonna just get it's a little crazier than the other two, I think, but in a more subtle way. Yeah, okay, but one thing I want to point out is that if you wait a little while at the title screen, you'll get a really cool intro FMV with like this really great song called "Theme of Laura" playing over it. That has a really creepy noise. But yeah, I did record it because you have to wait quite a while. Maybe it's just a glitch on my disc, but you have to wait like a minute and a half just to get it, and I was gonna do that. What the fuck was that noise? But yeah, also because YouTube is a little bitch, and they like to avoid copyright controversies, which is understandable, but they're a little bitch. If they find you, I don't know if it's happened with this one, and I know it's happened with the first one, where that's why I got someone else's upload of it to put on my playlist. Okay, somebody's after us. And they mute the music, little bastards. But anyway, and it's not like you're not missing like any storyline things. Like in the first one, the intro is vital to the story. Like it sets everything up. But this one's just kind of cool with a really awesome song on it, so I recommend you check it out. If I don't put it on the playlist, I recommend you check it out. So yeah, this game pretty much begins with like a pretty long walk through the woods. Like, I usually just run all the way through it. Interesting thing I should tell you, this was my first Silent Hill game, and I got from my brother who bought it used. There's something in the well. What's that? Look at this, makes me feel like someone's groping around inside my skull. Gives me a weird feeling. Yeah, this is just a save point. But yeah, this is this is kind of hand-me-down from my brother, who he never finished it. He got lost and couldn't finish it. Yeah, he bought it used, and there's no manual with it. So as I played it, I had to figure out the controls for myself. So it's like, what's run? What's move the camera? How do I attack? Oh no. So yeah, this was my first Silent Hill game, and I mean, it was my first Silent Hill game, and it was also my first complete dick around on a video game for the first time playthrough. Or was King Kong a total dick around? I don't remember. my mama. Cause I'm Rick James. No, it's not. So we've met this character here, and we will find out her name later. But yeah, we're James. I'm Rick James, bitch. No, not that James. Come on, I know that joke is it was psychedelic snakes chick, but it's kind of hard to have a character named James and not, at least for me, and not make a Rick James. It's hard for me not to make a Rick James joke. Yeah, we're gonna come into our first unlockable right here, and we will hear it long before we see it, because it is a loud son of a bitch. Pickup trucks. Yeah, yeah. I got a chainsaw. Wait. For some reason, it always looks to me like blood on the logs there. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just like a burn or something. Silent Hill Ranch. I think it's a damn shame we never get to visit this place. Like, in any of the games. Like, let me look at the map. Let me show you guys the map. Yeah, we're now on the opposite side of the lake that we were in Silent Hill 1 and 2. Like, you see, here's the amusement park from the first game. You see that little bit of, like, the streets right there? That's where, like, the docks and shit were. Like you know what I mean? Where you get, you get out of the sewers and you find, like, Kaufman in that bar. Yeah, spoilers for any of you who haven't played Silent Hill 1. I'm sorry, but that's that, like, resort area from the first game. Yeah, this is the only game where we get to visit all of this south side of the lake. Like, I mean, you come back here in 3 eventually, but it's, like, not as much of it. Only about half of it, maybe. And you don't even get to go everywhere. But no, I'm not gonna complain. 3's great enough on its own. And in Silent Hill Downpour next fall, we're gonna be going to a completely new part of the town. I'm excited for that. It's about time we had something new happen in Silent Hill. You know, we've had Central Silent Hill out the butthole for the last few games. I mean, fuck, Central Silent Hill, like, I mean, it was cool in 1, but then it was like Central Silent Hill and Origins, and then a seriously screwed up version of Central Silent. Screwed up not being like, oh, it's like freaky. Screwed up as in they fucked up. Central Silent Hill and Homecoming. Ugh, do not like those Resident Evil camera angles. That's right, I don't like Resident Evil camera angles. Get over it. They're not that good. More walking, more running. This doesn't happen in other games where you like in other horror games, where if like you're running for a while, the protagonist stops, has to breathe when you stop. Like, I mean, I think they first started adding that. I don't know if it's in 1. I don't remember. I don't think so. All I remember is that in 1, if you ran and didn't turn the corner fast enough, you ran smack into the wall. Like, oh, I couldn't always pull it off in the first game either, but it was really funny. Like, Harry, like, face planted into the wall. And I know if you run into a door really fast before you open it, like, James will, like, high-five the wall next to it. Yeah, I like a lot of people complain about nothing happening in this part. I like it's nice and atmospheric, it sets the scene. Yeah, this may not be the original area of Silent Hill, but this was the first Silent Hill game I played, so when I think Silent Hill, I kind of think of this area. Here's a flower shop, and yeah, that chainsaw, by the way, I'll show that off maybe once, but I'm gonna show the unlockables. If they're good, I'll show them off. If they're crap, like when we get out here a little later, I'm not gonna bother showing them off. But I'll show off the chainsaw once, but I won't use it that much because it's kind of a cheap way of playing the game. You just chainsaw everything. That's how I usually. That's how I use. That's 90% of the time. That's how I played it. Well, I hope this isn't Chris's blood. Don't go with that no voice acting thing again. Yeah, we do that in 1. I forgot that was in this. I know, I've learned new things about this game all the time. Alright, okay, this walkthrough will be pretty short, I think. It all depends on how much time I spend. Just there's like an area later on in the game you can just run around all of Silent Hill, like picking up stuff. And depending on how much time I spend doing that, you have to go Rosewater Park because Mary might be there. But depending on how much time I spend picking up items during the one section, where it's just basically a free roam of Silent Hill, it could take really short amount of time or a really long amount of time because I have been like, I can actually get all of the items in the game. I've done it before. And there's another save point in here, but there's also a couple of health drinks. Ah, I didn't push the wrong button. Restores energy by providing nourishment. Effects are fairly mild. I've never read these before. Restores energy by healing wounds. Effects are moderate. I kind of wonder, what is in health drinks? I know Lord Vega has asked that question in his walkthroughs, but I'd be kind of like, what is in a health drink? Well, at least a health drink makes sense. You never told in Resident Evil how you take a herb. Like, I mean, herbal medicine in Fatal Frame, you can kind of take a guess, and health drinks are easy. You don't need to guess really, but goddamn, green herbs, red herbs, like do they? I guess because in the games you see them powdered up on like a piece of paper. I guess that means they're like making a joint or something and smoking it. That's not the only. I mean, like a lot of the bullshit in those games would make sense. Yeah, we're going into this barricade. Creepy noises coming from it. And dude, we morphed through a freaking board. Did you see that? We morphed through that board. Look, you could kind of see through it too. Like, at least you could. And James is coming. Huh? I love that look on James's face. He's just like, huh? I never noticed that before. Very fast. Kidding. I do not endorse monster porn. Oh wow. What the hell? When I say what the hell in that kind of monotone-ish voice, dead? Could it have been that creature? What's going on in this town? But when I say what the hell in that monotone-ish voice, I'm referencing a later Silent Hill game. Just so as you know. See, that board we morphed through freaking disappeared. Yeah, this is a little interesting kind of thing here. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but if you listen to that message there really closely, you can hear kind of a spoiler. Like, you can hear a huge spoiler if you listen to that carefully and try to sort it out. Maybe I only notice it now because I've played the game before and I know what happens, but yeah, there's a huge. If you don't really care about spoilers or you didn't know about this, listen to that message really carefully.